Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
Well, you don't need me or any other meteorologist to tell you that it definitely felt cold out there this afternoon, and a big change from what we had yesterday. Just look at how much of the strong push of cold air has worked its way into the Midwest and in the plains. Some areas across parts of Iowa did not make it out of the 20s today. It definitely felt very cold, especially when we compare that to the record warmth that we had yesterday. Here, actually, right now, we still see temperatures that are nearly 40 degrees cooler in some spots, at least earlier this afternoon. Still looking back 24 hours ago, we have quite a few locations that are 30 degrees cooler than we were just 24 hours ago. So that just goes to show you how strong this cold air is and how much of a bite that it has to it, especially when we look at wind chill values out there. Temperatures right now remain in the 30s for a lot of us. 32 now at the freezing point in Rockford, 31 in Freeport, 28 in Galena, and a lot of those wind chill values are down into the lower 20s and even a couple of spots into the teens. So it definitely feels very cold out there, especially, as again I mentioned, when we compare that to yesterday. We did get a little bit of sunshine earlier this afternoon, but we have a lot more of that cloud cover now working its way in. Along with that cloud cover, not seeing it showing up yet, but we could see the chance for some flurries later on here this evening and into the day tomorrow. Still looking at cloudy conditions out there right now. SkyTrack camera overlooking downtown Rockford up on the Supply Corps building is sponsored by Window World. Temperatures tonight only fall a couple more degrees from where they are currently. Right now we're at 32 degrees, only falling to around 29, so not too much further to go, but we do see the chance for some snow flurries working their way in, especially as we get later on into the night, after midnight, and throughout much of the day tomorrow. Wind chills beginning to make a factor once again. Early tomorrow morning, some wind chills could be down into the teens in quite a few locations. Tomorrow afternoon, we get up to 35 degrees, but we do hold on to the chances for some flurries and even a couple of light snow showers working their way in for the afternoon. And if we time these out on Futurecast here, we see a little bit more of that cloud cover working in here currently. We do see the chance for some flurries hold off until after midnight tonight, not really showing up on Futurecast just yet, but we do have that chance for an isolated flurry or two as early as midnight. Higher chances, though, work their way in by the time we get to around noon and into the afternoon tomorrow. Temperatures again remaining in the mid-30s, but those flurries and even a couple chances for an isolated snow shower working their way in. We get clear skies behind that, and that'll allow temperatures to fall fairly quickly down into the lower 20s, and by the time we get into early Sunday morning, and then we get actually some fairly clear skies for the day on Sunday. Our next chance for snow comes in for the middle of the week. We still have some uncertainties to talk about with this, but we do have that chance for that system to be able to work its way through for the afternoon. We don't know yet if it's going to fall all as snow or if it could have some mixed precipitation mixed in there as well. So still some question marks to solve out over these next couple of days. But what we do know right now is that there probably will be some sort of an impactful system for the middle of the week that could bring us some some chances of snowfall or some mixed precipitation. So something to keep an eye on over the next couple of days. If we look at temperatures where we had the last few days and compare that to what we have these next few days, we had temperatures in the 50s, 60s, and 70s over the last 5 days. Compare that to the next 5 days or even early next week. We're back down into the 30s and a couple spots getting close to 40 degrees, well below normal for this time of year where we should be much closer to that 40-degree mark. And that does not change as we get into the long-term forecast as well. We hold on to that below normal conditions throughout this week and into next as well. 7-day forecast, we still hold on to the 30s for the next few days, snow flurries working in, and our next system working in for the middle of the week. We cool down and we stay those temperatures in the 30s and 40s and lows down in the 20s.
Awful lot of 30s on there for high temperatures. All right, Jordan, thanks.